I'll be talking about my experience getting a job in Canada within a month of arrival. Different people, many different people want to know about my experience about getting a job in Canada since I came. And at the end of my 3 months contract, I was offered a full-time position with that same firm. But I didn't take the offer, and you would ask me why. Hey guys, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new, you're beautifully welcome to this channel. This is the Happy People's Place. If you're new to this channel, please consider subscribing down below, and if you enjoy watching this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for joining again. You know the vibes. Give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and don't forget to share with your friends. In today's video, I'll be talking about my experience getting a job in Canada within a month of arrival. I've gotten this question severally from different people. Many different people want to know about my experience about getting a job in Canada since I came, and I think it's very important for me to share this aspect of my life with you all, since you've been following my journey and it's about growth for me on this channel. So getting a job in Canada is as difficult as getting jobs anywhere else in the world. I think it's actually more challenging here because you're coming from a different country, you have different education, you have different work experience. The work culture from where you're coming from is completely different from what it is in Canada. So it's very important for you to be able to integrate into the Canadian work environment for you to get a job. I'll be sharing with you guys my experience, how I got the job, how I prepared, what I did in preparation, how much I was paid, and other important things I think you guys would find helpful. The first thing is my preparation. So preparing for the job market, you have to get a Canadian resume, you have to update your LinkedIn profile. Maybe you have like things that are quite old on your LinkedIn profile, or it's not up to date, it's not carrying the most recent information about your work experience, or carrying information that would help you in your job search. You need to update your LinkedIn profile. You need to put in information that recruiters or employers would find relevant. So aside from getting a Canadian resume and updating your LinkedIn profile, you also need to try to network with people, attending job fairs, maybe events. Aside from events, you could also network with people from like maybe going to the libraries or maybe online, and like just that way you try to connect with people and let people know that you're actually looking for a job. When there are opportunities, they would share with you, because there is this thing that is called the insider job market, or let's say hidden job market. Jobs are available, but you would not even be aware, because these are hidden jobs that are only available based on referral or based on references. So for you to be able to tap into that kind of market, you need to network with people. I also improved on my networking skills. I tried to apply for jobs online. I signed up on several websites for email notification. I signed up for job banks and all that, those kind of platforms. And that way I was able to get notification about jobs, availability, opportunities, and all that. But let me put this right there, because I'm a very lazy person. I'm not in the best position to advise you about your career or finding a job or something, because myself, I'm still trying to find a balance, and I'm still in the position where I'm trying to make a career switch. So my job search is not really tailored to my long-term goals. That being said, I made a video about helpful tips on how to find a job in Canada. I'll link it up here, and I'll also link it in the description box. You can go check them out. I listed up to 15 points that could help you in preparing for the job market and how to find a job in Canada. You can refer to that video. I believe it has more information, but this is my own personal experience in this video. Very importantly, people ask me this question a lot, to know if I got the job before I came into Canada or after I came into Canada. After I got my confirmation of permanent residency, I started to think I would be able to apply for jobs, but I was really lazy, busy planning, packing, and getting ready for my new life in Canada. So I really didn't apply for more jobs, but I was able to draft my Canadian resume and get some references from my previous employer in Nigeria. So I didn't get the job before arrival. I only got the job after I came into Canada. I didn't even start applying for jobs until after about 3 weeks of arrival. Some people come into Canada and they start applying for jobs before even they arrive, and they probably just have interview like the week of arrival. The case was different for me because my interest and my goal were completely different. So I only started applying for jobs after about 3 weeks or so of arriving into Canada, and I got the job like a month after. So how I found the job my first job in Canada was through a friend, which is why networking and communicating with people is very, very important. So she went for the job fair and she saw that they were recruiting people and they needed like up to, I think, 40 applicants or maybe 40 employees. So she told me about the job which she learned about through the job fair. And she called me, hey, what's up, where are you, would you like to come for the job fair? I'm like, oh, it's so late, and traveling all the way from Brampton. I was in Brampton at the time to Toronto. Was quite like exhausted, and I was already running late. So I decided I was going to go to the office of the recruiter on Monday, and I did. I gave them a call, I scheduled an appointment, and I showed up on Monday. I went there with my resume and I prepared myself for an interview just in case. I met with the senior recruiter in that firm, and he had like a quick interview with me. He asked me some questions and I answered it. Like, it was just like a quick short interview with me, and he asked me to drop my resume, that they were going to get back to me. When I got back home, I got a mail for a test. It was a short test that I had to complete, and I did the test and I got the mail that, oh, I had to resume work the next week. So I think I went to the recruiter's office on Friday, and we had to resume work on Monday, which was the first Monday in November. I think it was November 4th or something. So yeah, that was the first day of my resumption, and the job was for it's basically customer service, contact center advisor. That's what the role was, contact center advisor. It was basically like a call center. Yeah, you take calls, you attend to customer, and that was it. The pay was $16.05 per hour, and you get overtime pay if you work. Like, overtime is 8 time and a half. So yeah, that was the pay. It was a contract role for 3 months, but I was offered a full-time position after the end of 3 months. I will get to that shortly. Why did I take up this offer if it's not in line with my profession or my previous work experience or my career goals? Of course, in Canada, you need to pay your bills, you need to take care of your expenses. These things won't pay themselves. And also, I was planning, or I'm currently in the phase of like making a career switch into something else that actually interests me aside from what I was previously into. So I knew that except I decide to continue in that field, I would need to just get something temporarily while I make the switch to the new career I decide to pursue. So I took up the offer, and yeah, that was about that. Also, it's very important for you to ensure that the job you're taking is something that would still give you some time to look for your dream job, or if you intend pursuing school, give you the chance to pursue your school or further your career to something that you actually want. I decided to go for the 1 to 9 p.m. shift because in the morning morning time is my most productive hours. If I decide to make like a YouTube video, I would need to do it during the daytime, then I can film in the morning. I had some other gigs I was working on that would require for me to work in the morning, so I decided to go for the 1 to 9 p.m. shift so that I would have enough time to work on my other gigs before going to work. Like, my productive hours of the day, I wanted to spend it doing things that would be more beneficial to me than, like, you know, that's it. And also, just in case I have like an interview, I will be able to go for my interviews in the morning, or test or something, just something that would be very much flexible. So yeah, that was that about my work and my time. And at the end of my 3 months contract, I was offered a full-time position with that same firm, but I didn't take the offer. And you would ask me why. I know, like, why? I had a better opportunity, or I had a better offer at the time, and I decided to go with it. That's just basically the reason. The new offer I had was not a permanent position, but it was still paying me more. It was very much flexible. I liked it, and it's in line with my previous experience as an accountant, so I decided to go with that one. And yeah, that's it. Did I like my previous job, the first job I did? Of course I did. It helped me gain Canadian work experience, 100%. It helped me meet new people in Canada, 100%. I made a lot of friends, I met new people, it helped make my networking and everything. If I decide to work in that place again, it would be very much easier for me. If I still want to work with a recruiter, or maybe I see an opportunity on their platform and I want to apply for it, it will be very much easy for me because they already have my data in their database. So yeah, so take out from this video, ensure that you get yourself ready for the job market. It's not easy, it's very challenging. At some point maybe you might have to settle, or you may not have to settle. Some people get like very good jobs upon arrival. Some people get like great jobs that they don't even need to switch into something else or even apply for new jobs. It's quite different for everybody. For me, I'm looking for something mega super, or let's say something in a different field. I don't really want to be an accountant for a long time, so I decided to switch into something else. And I don't want to invest my time in getting the CPA because accounting is a regulated profession here, and if you want to pursue a dream as an accountant, you have to take the CPA exam. I don't want to invest my time in doing that, so I want to do something that is actually in line with my interests and my long-term goals. So I hope you guys have been able to learn some new things in this video. I hope you find this video beneficial, and I hope I've been able to answer the questions I've been getting from time to time. I hope I've addressed everything. If you still have questions for me, don't hesitate to leave them in the comment section. I'm more than happy to take your questions. If you find this video beneficial, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you are yet to subscribe, do so right away. Subscribe to this channel. I'm almost at 5,000 subscribers, guys. Isn't that crazy? Thank you all for subscribing to my channel. If you have been sharing my video, I appreciate you a lot. Don't forget to share this video with your friends, and don't forget to check me out on social media, Wiz_Queen on Instagram and Twitter, WizQueen on Snapchat, and WizQueenB on Facebook. That'll be it for this video, guys. I'll see you all in my next video. Stay confident. Bye.